There's a lot of people that are looking at the car business right now and saying that, well, the car business is changed forever, and nothing's really changed in our business other than you see this lot is empty.
The pavement tells the story.
What you're not seeing is cars, and what you should be seeing is cars.
It's a global supply chain crisis you can drive by.
Right now, we are in probably the biggest hole when it comes to motor vehicle inventory we've ever been in.
From Anchorage to Abilene to outside Washington at Darcars Ford, dealers don't have much to sell, at least what you can see and maybe drive home with.
Normally in this particular dealership, we'll have 400 or 500 cars on the ground for our customers.
On this day, 26 new cars, just enough to represent the Ford lineup of SUVs, trucks, and a Mustang. This all goes back to the start of the pandemic, when everything stopped. Automakers halted production, but by doing that, they gave up their spot in line at the plants making chips. These slivers of silicon matter, because cars are basically rolling computers these days, from navigation screens to tiny cameras.
I think there's been this kind of rude awakening for a lot of the manufacturers that they've become so dependent on these computer chips.
With stimulus money to spend, sales came roaring back. The chips did not. So vehicle sales have since taken a dive. It's been on again, off again for automakers and their plants. These pickups came off the assembly line, only to be stockpiled at this racetrack because they lacked chips. In Kansas City, the Ford plant has spent the year online, then offline, trying to make the F-150 pickup the best-selling vehicle in America. The GM plant has largely been closed since February. It makes the Chevy Malibu sedan, the kind of car that may disappear in all of this.
It's been very telling to see which vehicles get priority and which don't. And I think if you're looking for a sneak peek as to which models may or may not be around much longer, sadly, it's probably pretty easy to see at this point.
It's already happening at other automakers who are killing off models. The winners, higher-priced SUVs and trucks. Getting more chips into vehicles will take a reordering of the supply chain. Automakers have to get back in line, joining laptops, gaming systems, all the electronic gizmos people keep ordering during the pandemic. But building more of these high-tech plants is not so easy.
Because you have facilities that operate at such high capacity utilization, you can't just magically create more chips. And these plants take multiple years to build and cost billions of dollars to build.
And the problem is only getting worse, with new COVID outbreaks at chip plants across Asia. A global clog in shipping is slowing down deliveries of raw materials like steel and rubber. For car buyers, it all means there's less selection and almost no haggling. You'll pay what the dealer is asking, and maybe more.
If you've got a specific year, make, model, color, and trim that you want, you're going to kind of be at the mercy of the dealer and the market costs right now, and those are high.
That makes it a profitable time in the auto business. Jamie Darvish says nothing's really changed. People still need cars, but we may be getting a peek at the future.
We don't maybe necessarily have to have, all the inventory sitting on the ground, when the customer comes in to purchase a car.
Take advantage of Ford's Built For You program.
BuyAToyota.com is designed for speed.
Increasingly, customers are buying them online, customizing what they want, and then waiting. It's that wait that may linger until 2023.
When you drive by the dealership and you see the empty lot, we're open. We do have a car flow coming in, and we can find a car that fits your needs.